Wait, have you read?
And we're live! Nickelodeon. Yeah! Welcome to the 90s Nicktoons podcast. It's been a while since me and Caden have been able to do one of these because YouTube had some new high-tech updates that were really hard to figure out. But we're back, and it's summer for both of us. So, believe me, you won't get enough of us this summer. Me and Caden have so many exciting things planned for you guys this summer. We're going to have a blast. So today we will be discussing
on the character, Mexican Cartoon Network series that people want to come to the USA, and finally how the 90s makes our lives easier.
I'm sorry, Caden. I don't think they could hear you quite well because of the bad connection and it breaking up. Can you please explain that for them one more time?
Today we will be discussing controversy with a new Loud House special needs character, a new Cartoon Network Mexico series that was originally supposed to air in the United States, and finally how the 90s makes our personal lives easier.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about the Loud House special needs character, but you can ask some questions first about that.
What's your opinion about the Loud House special needs character?
Well, I mean, it's not that. I mean, obviously there was going to be some controversy coming into it. Nickelodeon knows that, but I think that the way that they did it just isn't respectful whatsoever. They made him look like he's like a retard. I'm not gonna lie. Made him look like he's honestly like he's not as. I think they over exaggerated his look in a way.
Like I've seen Nickelodeon really do that. Like not just in the Loud House though. They've done it in quite a variety of shows, and it really makes me mad. Like they've also been known to do it in SpongeBob, and I understand. Like SpongeBob, like Patrick's character is just supposed to be like, like he's disabled, but like I'm talking about like in the newer episodes, because Patrick used to have like a heart. Like he used to like care, like he used to know like when he was in the wrong. But there's some like new episodes where he's just like completely like stupid. Like I'm just like, what's up with that? Like
it's stereotyping, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, and it just like I don't know. SpongeBob has really gone downhill, and I heard. Let's talk about how it's gotten renewed for like its 20th season. What do you think about that?
I think that, I told you the other day I don't think SpongeBob will be getting better at this point. They changed the animation, they changed everything. But I'm reading some of their plots for the new episodes, which are coming out in about 2 weeks now. They actually sound like good plots. You know what? I have to correct you there. One of the plots was Patrick does something bad and has to learn how to apologize. So that seems like an interesting plot, kind of going back to SpongeBob's roots.
Yeah, for sure. Because SpongeBob has always had morals in it. It always taught kids some kind of lesson. In the older episodes, anyways. The newer episodes, I feel like they try to mimic culture's way of living. And I feel like they tried to mimic culture's way of living. Like, and it brings me into my next topic and my next point. Like, Mr. Krabs twerking. And then
No.
What was up with that? Like, didn't we already get that clear? Didn't Cartoon Network already go through enough trouble proving that the twerking thing just made people angry and upset?
Honestly, how SpongeBob did it was worse.
Yeah, I know.
I just can't point like that. That's just disgusting.
I know.
Especially if you've been almost on running for 20 years.
No, I don't recall what episode that was from. Can you remember?
No.
Neither do I. Maybe I don't pay too much attention to modern
Wild,
news.
I don't know.
All right, which brings me into my next topic. What's your opinion on people in the Jungle movie having cell phones? Another way to mimic culture?
Honestly, I don't know why Craig even posted that. Like, I don't get it if you want to tease us. But the thing is, and you pointed this out in like other podcasts, Simon sadly has stated, and Craig said, we want to bring Hey Arnold to our old audience, but at the same time, we want to make it new for our new audience.
All right, I'm going to cut you off right there because this is going to be kind of a rant. All right, first off, they want to make it new to their new audience. Like, they want to appeal to it, but then they don't want to play any like old episodes of Hey Arnold to their new audience to get them familiar with it before the Jungle movie. Does that make any sense to you?
Okay. You know, honestly, I would think it's even dumber to play the season 1 episodes because they literally have no plot whatsoever. Besides, like season 5 and season 4, those are when the plots really hit like deep in your heart,
Right.
and you understand it.
Right. And you see, some of the like most inspiring episodes of Hey Arnold, like my first episode of Hey Arnold though was Arnold's Christmas, and I loved it so much that I literally asked for the complete series for my birthday that year. And like just that one episode, I didn't know anything about these characters, but I literally was bawling my eyes out at the end. And like I've told you guys this, but like I was bawling my eyes out at the end because I was just like so touched and moved by what Arnold had did, and he's just such a giving person. And I
would never be like that.
And when I was watching Hey Arnold, let's just say like it changed me as a person, because when I started watching him like on TV, I started mimicking the things that he would say, and I started saying the things that he did. And I didn't believe him. I didn't believe it, but I kept on saying it, and it made me who I am today. So part of the credit would go to Hey Arnold. That made me who I am. I love Arnold. He's such a great role model for kids. Like my dad has said.
This brings me to my next like semi topic, I guess. What are you not looking forward to in the Jungle movie? I already have a big one: the Pigeon Man being in the Jungle movie, because I thought he was dead. That was carrying on to a plot, as like everyone in the fandom knows, of him committing suicide.
What I'm not looking forward to in the Jungle movie is the Flash animation. I mean, it's kind of pretty obvious that whatever out there want to do, they're going to stick with Flash animation. I mean, with every show that's on Nickelodeon, including SpongeBob, they use Flash animation. I hate Flash animation.
I feel like I have mixed feelings because we were obviously remember when you said the Jungle movie may look like this? I hope when like the Windows Movie Maker stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We were way off with that.
Yeah, I'm glad we were.
But honestly, if you look at some of the like stuff, like Arnold and Gerald in Arnold's room, which actually looks pretty like Arnold's room.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're using Flash animation.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it just looks more HD than we're used to because it hasn't aired in almost 20 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. But there's only one character that really bothers me that I've seen, and that's Gerald. He just looks so much different.
I don't get. I love Gerald. He's always gonna be like cool cat and whatever. Why did I say that? But
because he's the coolest.
I don't. Maybe he hit puberty, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe he did. Like, we don't know at this point because he does sound like Gerald in a little way, but he doesn't sound like him enough that I would be convinced it's still the same guy.
Oh, you're talking about Benjamin Force?
Yeah.
Wait, have you heard him?
Yep.
So, like, you're not.
Shakers, like.
So you wouldn't be convinced that it was Gerald.
Yeah, but we're obviously not gonna be like, that convinced. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I'm more worried about Arnold's voice. That's like, I don't really care about Gerald's voice at this point. If Arnold does not sound like Arnold, I'm not gonna believe it.
Yeah. I think they got Mason Cotton to voice him.
You see, I don't know who that is, and I even tried looking up interviews. When I listened to him, didn't sound like him either. So, like, I hope they're doing something to their voices to make it sound like them.
I really think they should have gotten Tara Strong to voice Arnold in the Jungle movie.
Couldn't he do Arnold?
He probably could, but Tara can do any little boy voice. I bet she could even pull off. Debbie Derryberry could pull off a Arnold.
Yeah, but they don't want to they don't want to incorporate them anything.
They won't. They're just bringing them back as voice actors for the like Arnold, like if they did do something like that. But I think she would make it better.
He's the kid who plays Curly. Curly's like one of the best. I love Curly so much. He's like a
speaking of Curly, how about you do your Curly impression for us?
I've not done this in so long, so this sounds so bad. Okay. That's the button for Curly. 449 to go. I can't do that laugh anymore. When you have no effort left in the school year.
That's great. All right. Well, while we're on impressions, how about you give us a Sid?
Okay. Stinky the Vampire Arnold. He was doing whatever. I don't know what he says. He was doing whatever. But what I'm not excited for is how they casted this movie. They casted this movie terribly.
Yeah.
It may be last minute casting, but you watched the kid who was like, it wasn't the one who was like really obsessed with the temple. It was the other kid who was like, I don't really care.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Jet. He does not sound like Stinky whatsoever, and I'm gonna be so cringy. That's gonna be so cringy to watch.
Like what I've noticed is they got all the girls to play and reprise their roles, but the guys, it's all new voice actors.
Yep.
I wonder if Wolfgang will be in the Jungle movie.
I mean, I'm wondering if Wolfgang and the other guy that was voiced by
Wait a minute. Do you remember the episode New Bully on the Block?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And they considered being mean to the fourth graders when they're to keep the tradition going to pick on the fourth graders. They'll be in 5th grade in the Jungle movie, won't they?
I hope they do. I hope they do the trash can thing.
I wonder if there's going to be some type of reference to that or something. Or will the 6th graders pick on the 5th graders?
Or will the 5th graders pick on the 4th? It's going to be an endless chance.
Yeah, that's true. Or will the 8th graders pick on the 6th graders?
I want to see Marie and whatever her name is again. The girl in 6th grade girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Connie and Maria, come over here.
Oh, yeah. I hated them so much.
I know, me too.
I literally wanted to punch them.
That's like one of the episodes in the first season. The first season of Hey Arnold's not too good.
I feel like it was just like developing then.
Yeah, for sure. There definitely was a lot of character development that went on.
Who is your least favorite character in the Hey Arnold series?
That's a hard one because all of them kind of grew on me. I can relate. Like when I watch Hey Arnold, it reminds me of people's traits that I have to deal with like every day and in class. And the fact that I'm able to look at this show and incorporate it with something I love, and just gives me a capacity for love to love the people around me, that I can relate it to something and like understand the reasons behind why these people act and feel the way they do.
Oh, by the way, I'm really mad because I heard Lorenzo is not going to be in the Jungle movie.
What? That's disappointing.
Lorenzo, you know,
But they put side characters like Pigeon Man. I'm really ticked off because I heard that Principal Warts wasn't going to be in the Jungle movie.
What?
Yeah,
Principal Ward is my man, dude.
I know, right?
No, this is not okay. I'm calling Nickelodeon right now.
Yeah, I know. That's how I feel too. I heard Warts is not going to be in the Jungle movie, but they're putting Coach Wittenberg and they're putting
I hated it.
Pigeon Man in the Jungle movie.
I hated Coach Wittenberg. He and his son, they should not be in the movie. They should be like moving to the East Coast.
Oh my gosh, Jaden, thanks. I live on the East Coast.
See, Jungle movie, Hey Arnold is supposed to be taking place in Seattle, where I live, and like it has no representation of Seattle whatsoever.
Is it? Because I thought that Hey Arnold was supposed to take place in New York.
But, you know, kind of brings me to my next topic. So there's this, you probably don't know about it, but there's this show called Villainous on Cartoon Network, which I watched the English dub of it. It's, the creator, it was supposed to be intended for North America. Don't know how it got, he did not ever know it was going to be in Mexico till, you know, the air date. So basically, he's like having people sign a petition, or no, it's to go and like tell them what you want from Cartoon Network and get Villainous. So it just isn't that big. I just want to tell everyone to go do that because it looks like a really interesting show.
Interesting.
I'll post it on our Instagram.
I know we didn't have this as one of our topics that we're going to cover, but that's exactly what I definitely want to talk about this. And that's the Nicktoons Unite movie and the Loud House movie that's supposed to come out. The Nicktoons Unite movie and the Loud House movie that's supposed to come out.
Okay, yeah, so I told Chloe, I'll give you like a little background story. I told, you know, so me and Chloe were like really hyped with the Nicktoons Unite movie, even though like there's no confirmation about that happening. Anyways, basically, you know, be really, really excited. So I see some news from like a very reliable source who I will not be naming because if it's proven fake, then I'm not naming them. Literally says, so they basically get a title that was supposed to be released, and I'll even go get this up right now. I'll get the article up. It says update, not never mind, it wasn't canceled. They updated it, so you know.
Wait, what was that, Caden?
So they updated the post that they put on, and it said updated. Movie was not canceled. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Where was that at?
Let me see. It's in a Boy Scout magazine.
It's in a what magazine?
It's in a Boy Scout thing because I'm in Boy Scout. Or I was. My church kind of makes me do it. It was in a newsletter.
It said the Nicktoons Unite movie wasn't canceled.
No, because they were talking about how, you know, like what's coming to theaters soon, and like it's run by kids, so I mean, like.
All right.
Let's talk about the Loud House movie.
All right. There's just a few more things I need to tell you guys. Me and Caden have been in talks with some voice actors. And we have discussed and asked about if a Nicktoon Unite movie has been happening. And some voice actors have confirmed to us, well, not confirmed to us, but they have told us that they have heard about a Nicktoon Unite movie. So regardless of whether it's happening, if we fight hard enough and if we show enough support to actually, I believe that we can make it very well happen in the future. Considering all these projects are getting announced at the same time, the Invader Zim movie is coming back, Avatar's getting its own comic. I think it already did, like, release a graphic novel. Rocco's Modern Life is getting a movie. Ren and Stimpy has it short. Nickelodeon completely remodeled their 90s studio, so, I mean, it doesn't really seem too far-fetched to me. What about you, Caden? What do you think?
You know, in the meantime, I feel like what I want to do personally is I want to, like, you know, get Araya and you on board. Or, I mean, Arya, sorry. I know somebody named Araya, and that's why.
What was that?
And, you know, I want to get Arya and you on board, and me and you could be, like, writers and stuff. And we can make, like, a little web series of, like, Nicktoon Unite or something. Because she's, like, a really good drawer.
That would be really cool.
And my sister can do some I can do some flash animation.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, anything to just, like, keep the memory alive. Because at this point, it's not, you know, it's not funny.
Alright. So, what year was the Loud House movie supposed to come out?
Like 2020.
Yeah, I thought that's when it was supposed to come out. So, do you think the Loud House movie is going to determine Nickelodeon's success in movies as the years go on? Do you think if it does well, they'll continue to make new movies with Paramount?
I think it's the dumbest choice ever that they're making a movie already. Not because I don't like the show, just because obviously we saw what happened with SpongeBob. Why are they doing it so early?
Very true.
Like, it just doesn't make sense at some point.
However, yeah, that's true. Like, when Jimmy Neutron came out, what they did is, what happened is, it was in the movies, and it started off as just a movie, and then it did really well, so Nickelodeon picked it up as a series, and it still continues to have success today.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, I just don't get it. Like, it's not a good business decision.
I agree.
So next topic, you know, I actually kind of want to talk about, like, you know, there's gonna be, I want to talk about some stuff. I was at an amusement park today, and they had, like, a Nicktoons Nitro gaming thing. It was really cool, and when I tried to play it, it stole my money, and I was, like, so sad. It didn't work, so I was, like, really sad.
Bummer.
Yeah. Anyways, so, you know, just, like, a little update on, I mean, at least my personal life, I guess. You know, I'm going to be not on at the very end of June and, like, the very beginning of July because my family and I are moving back to our home state of, where we used to live. So I won't be saying that. But.
Speaking of such, who's excited for the Jungle movie next month? I know I am. The trailer, anyway.
So, by the way, guys, don't get confused. The trailer's just coming out.
Yeah.
It's not exactly, like, confirmed the trailer's coming out. Greg just said he wants it to come up then at that time. But it's not exactly, like, confirmed. If that makes any sense.
I think it is coming out, though, because a lot of people think that it will. And he said that he really wants it to be where he said not Indiana Comic-Con. What am I thinking? That's where I want to go, but he said at San Diego Comic-Con would be the perfect time to release it. I'm telling you what I'm salty about. A few weeks ago, Craig said you'll see like a teaser trailer tomorrow, and it's just concept art. And he said teaser trailer like a few weeks ago, and I was so excited, but then I got my.
It wasn't even a teaser trailer. It was like artwork.
I know.
I was just disappointed.
I know, I was too. I was really looking forward to seeing video skits.
I mean, I guess it was kind of like obvious, but I mean.
Yeah. But he said San Diego Comic-Con would be the perfect time to release it. So I assume that he's going to release it at Indiana Comic. Not Indiana Comic-Con, guys. Sorry. San Diego Comic-Con. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Instagram account. Some girl just posted her address on like her public Instagram account with 5,000 followers.
So, Caden, what do you think that the odds of the Nicktoon Unite movie are happening?
So, I mean, it could possibly be like, announced at Comic-Con. Probably not though, but if it is, then that's awesome. But I think it would just be hard to get everyone together,
Not necessarily, because they've all been there lately. Remember running Stinky.
That's so surprising to me. They're like revamping everything to look 90s, and I thought they hated the 90s. And I was like, what?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Maybe they're just going to drop it all together whenever Shasima steps down and Chris gets her spot.
I would just cancel all the live action shows and then just make them.
I wish. One can dream, can't they?
I would cry. I would be so happy.
They need to cancel Henry Danger. Nobody likes that show.
Wait, what?
Nobody likes Henry Danger.
Obviously, some people do. I don't know why.
No, they don't. They get less than 1 million rating.
Yeah, their highest rated show right now is like, I don't know what it is. It's not Henry Danger. That's the point.
It's either SpongeBob or The Loud House.
The thing is, though, what's it called? The Thunderman is getting a TV movie in June.
The what is?
Thundermans.
Oh, gosh.
It's gonna be terrible.
Their live action movies are worse than their live action sitcoms.
You see, I want Drake and Josh to come back.
Me too.
Not fair.
But their live action movies are worse than their live action sitcoms.
That's true. Only live action movie I really actually liked was Legends of the Hidden Temple, but that was close to being bad.
It was. Just because of the effects were so bad.
Plus, they use like their actors that they always have to use. They use all of the actors that they use nonstop and consistently use like them for every single project of theirs. Which is what they're doing with the Jungle movie. They're using kids that they use all the time now. But you know who JoJo Siwa is?
I do.
Basically, she's getting her own 30-minute special on Nickelodeon. I watch dance films a lot, and I don't get why that's happening.
Oh
she's not that famous. She's famous, but she's not,
It's the same thing. Nickelodeon does the same thing. They think by bringing on famous guest stars is going to help their show. They've done it with the Thundermans. They've done it with the... What? They've done it with the Haunted Hathaways, probably. They've done it with Henry Danger. They'll want to bring people that were popular from their previous shows. It was the same thing with Sam and Cat, for instance. They thought that bringing on Freddy or Neville would make Sam and Cat a good show, but it didn't. I mean, Sam and Cat was an okay show, but you can tell that their writing has really fallen off. It wasn't nearly as good as iCarly or Victorious.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Victorious, I would just like to say, pray to everyone in Manchester. And by the way, so Ariana Grande tweeted, I want Victorious to have a really good finale. And literally all the cast members retweeted it, including Dan Schneider.
So seems to me that they're pushing for it to come back. I would love to see Victorious come back and have as great as an ending as iCarly. I also wouldn't mind seeing an iCarly reunion where she comes back and they're in college or something. That could get interesting.
I feel like maybe Spencer and Carly are still living with each other because like why not? It's a nice apartment. She got out of college. Her nephew, his mom dies, and she takes guardianship over him.
All right. I'll be right back. I want to fill up my water bottle. Continue talking to him.
Okay. Anyways, I feel like maybe if we have like a good iCarly spinoff or reboot, then I would be okay with that, honestly. It would never be bad to see that show come back. I love that show so much.
All right, on the other hand, I know Nickelodeon would never do it because they're so concerned about the children and
Look what Disney Channel's doing.
And they think that it's too dark for their audience. But I still think if iCarly were to come back, it would be really interesting if they did that Crazy Steve theory. I'm sure you guys heard the theory on Twitter where Crazy Steve goes crazy and threatens, and he actually killed Carly's real parents. I find that theory really cool, but if they actually were to do like a spin-off series in regards to that, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
You do too, Caden?
Yeah, I would. Honestly, I'm not gonna try to be sincere about this. I do not like Victorious. Just didn't spark that interest in me.
Victorious?
Yeah. I just didn't like it, honestly.
It's not too much different from iCarly. I honestly, when I first saw it, it took me to get interested in it because I remember, when I started watching iCarly, that was my favorite show. But then what happened is I saw the commercials for Victorious, and I was just not intrigued by the commercials at all. And then my friends were like, these commercials look pretty cool. You should watch it. And I would just trash the commercials. I hated them. I'm like, why? The show looks stupid. And so but I was so happy whenever iCarly and Victorious had the crossover. That was awesome. It was funny. I remember Sam's rap, and I'm gonna rap it for you guys. Oh, how cute a little rapping puppet. Psych. You're more like a rejected Muppet. And I'm so famous you can find my name in the blog, but not you, homie. Rex is the name of a dog. We've ever hit you with the respect you gave when you think you're the bomb, when you get all your clothes at sweetfans.com. It's too bad, little Rex, don't know you say to start chart, because the freestyle ain't nothing compared to iCarly. They heard you rapping, and it was like me. Then I showed up, and everybody's like, yeah, so face it, Rex couldn't even rap if I stapled his lips and took his hand out young fat.
Wait, do you know, you ever watch Jessie on Disney Channel?
Yeah.
You know the Indian kid and the guy with the freckles?
I do.
They graduated college today.
I know, I saw that.
I mean, high school, sorry.
I know, I saw that.
It feels like just yesterday. It was 2011, and that show was just airing.
I know. Time flies by. Well, I got 2 years till I graduate, boy.
Yeah, and then the girl with Sunny from Enchanted, the little girl that was really rude.
Yeah.
She graduated too. Honestly, it's just so sad.
It is. I miss being a child. Were you in 6th grade this year, Caden?
Yeah.
Oh my. 7th grade is the hardest year.
Probably you took 7th grade. I mean, 6th grade was.
No, 7th grade is. I said 7th grade was. I didn't say 6th. I said middle school was the hardest year, but 7th grade.
I find out what school I'm going to next week, so I'm pretty scared. If it's a bad school, I'm gonna cry.
I'll hope, okay.
Yeah. I just feel like there's places I don't want to move back because people hate me there, but still.
Yeah, I can understand that. People hated me in my old school too, but we're getting off topic.
Yeah, true. Anyways, I just want to ask Chloe. So basically, what are your thoughts on the Invader Zim movie? It's coming out soon.
Well, I'm hoping that we see a trailer along with the Jungle Movie trailer, hopefully, at San Diego Comic-Con.
Me too. We're probably not going to see Invader Zim movie, but they've already got voice recordings for that. So, and it's been in development for already a year. He was just lying to us the whole time, but still.
I'm also wondering about the Invader Zim movie, if it's going to be like Invader Dib or a completely different script. Or it is going to be Invader Dib, or it's just going to be tweaked a little bit.
Wait, so I was wondering, what are you thinking you want to happen in Rocko's Modern Life movie?
Honestly, I'm not quite.
I can give you the plot.
I'm
pretty sure that in the final episode, didn't they go to space or whatever?
That would be cool because the show's kind of wacky and weird like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went to space, so they went somewhere, and they come back to see that how modern the world is, and they like try to adjust to the modern world.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Honestly, that would be really cool because Rocko's like, Heffa, you're fat.
That was no, that was like one of the guys' impressions.
My Rocko's impression is so bad. Heffa.
No, that was good. No, but no. That was from.
Yep.
Hold on, that was from the one dude's voiceovers. That's what he's like. He's like, Heifer, move your, please.
By the way, so I just want to say that, I'm not excited for Danny Phantom coming back. There was no announcement it was coming back. I'm just saying because it's very likely. I'm not excited. I don't have an interest in Danny Phantom.
I love Danny Phantom, but I'm not psyched for the live action movie whatsoever.
I think it was canceled personally. What's happening?
I hope so.
If it's canceled, I don't care at this point.
I know.
Did you ever tell Cliff though?
Did I what?
Did you tell Cliff it was going as a live action movie?
Yeah, because that's what one of the a trustworthy source from Nickelodeon told me.
I wish I can go to Comic-Con. Oh my gosh, it's not fair.
Well, Theo went to one today.
Yeah, and Tara Strong was there.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, she was. Is it PR Comic-Con or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Puerto Rico?
Wait, maybe not. Hold on.
Let's check. If it is, and she was there.
I
She was there person.
don't think she did. I think she went to no, she went to MomoCon.
What the heck is MomoCon?
She's like spending the day in MomoCon.
Never heard of that.
But Rob Paulson was there.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Honestly, it's not fair.
I know, it's not. I wanted to go. If I would have known she was going, I would have gone too.
Hey, let's talk about our plans for the Jungle movie, like when it airs. So you can tell us.
Well, Caden, are you allowed to go to Tennessee?
My parents said they would think about it.
So if the Jungle movie does come out, I'm going to go over to Thea's and have like a huge party. We're going to make a whole bunch of cakes, like pretty patties that we're going to substitute for macarons.
Ooh, yeah, I love macarons.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And Caden, if he gets to go to Tennessee,
I get to come
to the party. We're going to play Nicktoon's Plug-in Plays. We're going to play Nicktoons Unite movies. We're going to binge watch all the Nicktoons. We're going to decorate. We're going to decorate Thea's house like a jungle for the Jungle movie and make cutouts of the Jungle movie characters.
Yeah, we'll just stay awake all night.
And making salads.
No, we'll just stay like
Salads.
watching.
No, we're making salads.
I have an idea for a dessert we can make.
What's that?
We can make like money. It looks like money, but it's actually like I don't know what it would be. It's money, but it's actually like chocolate or I don't know.
We've got like cake and we've got a lot of cake
Yeah.
at the party. We're
Yeah, I feel
definitely going to have cake and bacon. We've already made that decision.
Cake and bacon is a necessity.
Yeah, for sure.
See, the thing is that they don't have any food that they love to eat, and hey, Arnold.
I know. Other than Harold, they just like it's not like it's just not like iconic.
I feel like we would get Mr. Fudgy bars, or we can get Yahoo.
Yahoo soda, yeah. It's a Yahoo. Oh my gosh, Stinky is the greatest. Stinky is the greatest in that.
Yeah, definitely, honestly.
He's hysterical. Anyways, continue talking to them about iconic foods because I'll be right back.
Okay,
We can get orange soda.
that's true. And then we're basically gonna use that. We're gonna cardboard cutouts, and we'll each like take one home. Because like, why not? And basically, we're gonna just like party it out. I'm gonna bring my Rugrats like all the movies because I got that for Christmas. We're gonna like share our like signatures, which I have nothing. So I mean, like that's good. They both met like Gray. They met like everyone, and I have met no one, so that isn't fair. And I'm just pretty excited because if I get to go, then like if I get to go, then I'll be like really happy. Anyways, basically, when we go, I feel like we're gonna rewatch it like all night. We're just gonna like play it over and over again.
Probably.
I mean, that's the plan. That sounds like something we would do.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we may actually I feel like I'm trying to think because I had a third idea, but then I forgot it. So I was like, crap. Anyways, Chloe, you can tell them more.
So we just plan on making iconic foods, cooking iconic foods. We might make some cookies. It's too bad that we can't get like an orange couch to sit on, like the Nick couch.
We could get bean bags.
We could get what?
Bean bags.
Oh yeah, we could. What would those do though?
That's true. I have me and Thea both have I have 2 Nickelodeon blankets. Thea has 1, so we have 3 big, large blankets that we can sit on.
I have a Nicktoon's pillow.
Oh yeah, and by the way, he's sending that to me, so like.
Yeah.
I have no talent.
No talent. No talent.
No talent.
I hope you guys got my SpongeBob reference there.
Yeah. Anyways, I think like one other thing that we may like maybe do order pizza and crusty crab pizza because
Well, we'd have to decorate the box.
That's like you can't touch the pizza till it's decorated.
Yeah. Give me the pizza. No, it's for the customer.
We're gonna charge money for ice cubes.
Oh no, we need SpongeBob ice cubes, like that one episode.
Yeah. SpongeBob straws. I don't know at this point.
SpongeBob straws.
Honestly, Thea's them is rich, so I think they could come up with something.
Oh my gosh, there was this meme on Facebook and it said my teacher gave me bonus points and it said, like it was that SpongeBob meme that says, solve the following exponential and algorithms equations. And somebody drew the SpongeBob mocking thing. I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, I know that. Wait, say it again.
Hold on, let me send it to you. It's funny. Hold on, let me get
So
you.
I know what you're talking about. Is it this one? Artificial amateurs aren't all at all amazing. Analytically, I still animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb. Buildings are broken. Basically, I'm bombarding. Casually create.
I don't think that's it. Hold on. Let me show you it real fast. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to send it to you. Okay, I sent it to you. Wow, our podcasts have been going on for an hour and 7 minutes.
I'm waiting for it to send.
It says delivered.
Wait, who did you send it to?
The number that you told me to call you on today.
Oh, I'm on my phone now.
Oh, you are? Your mom saw it. I didn't realize you were on your phone. Yeah, and your mom like opened it immediately too. Why were you on your mom's phone? Oh. Oh wait, I just sent you your phone number. No, I sent you your mom's phone number.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I sent it to you.
Oh yeah, you already showed me this. Solve the following. Oh, sorry. Solve the following exponential and.
And their teacher gave them 7 extra bonus points for that.
Anyways, Chloe, I'm just wondering, how do you find out about Comic-Con? Like, how do you find out about them?
Well, I follow like I follow Indiana Comic Con on like Instagram, and like I was notified by it. Like it would tell me when it is, the dates for them.
I'm actually gonna see because I want to go to a Comic-Con now.
Yeah, they're super fun. They're a blast.
There's Fan Expo in Dallas, Texas. Oh wait, there's another one. Dallas Fan Days.
This was probably one of the most unorganized podcasts that we've ever done. We just like talk like we're having a casual conversation. I know, guys, we were disorganized, but cut us some slack because I mean, like, we haven't done a podcast in ages.
I mean, the guy who plays Doctor Who, or on Doctor Who, he's coming to that one. So I mean, wait. So are you gonna do a meetup this year again to Ohio?
What?
Are you gonna meet up at Kings Island again this year in Ohio?
We might, but I'm not sure yet. I know that Thea, like, I know that I'm going to go over to her house more than likely in the fall.
Yeah, because I may go to not Tennessee, Ohio. And if I do, then I'll obviously go to your house and like go to Kings Island.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'm just like scared of Kings Island, honestly. Like the rides are so like large.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
I'm never riding the drop tower there. That's the scariest thing ever.
It's one of my favorite rides.
I'll send you the tallest ride I've ever been on in like my life, which is this summer.
But lately they've had like technical difficulties with drop tower, and it's putting people in some danger.
Yeah, that's why I'm never going on it.
Yeah.
See, I went to Knott's Berry Farm. This is the tallest ride I've ever been on this summer.
Was it fun?
It goes 70. It shoots you up 75 miles per hour, and it's a rush. It's like I was closing my eyes. I could not stand it.
Okay, we're talking about like amusement parks and aren't even relevant to Nickelodeon on this podcast. Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you who were unaware, Paramount used to pair with Cedar Fairs. Not Cedar Fairs. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't even know. Paramount used to pair with Kings Island and Cedar Point to bring the Nickelodeon theme to their theme parks. Well, the Nickelodeon theme parks, like Paramount couldn't afford to renew their license or whatever. So what happens is Cedar Fairs ended up buying it and doing a Snoopy theme, which I'm extremely bored of now because Snoopy's everywhere.
Yeah, that place sucks, honestly. I don't know why it's a thing.
I really do wish that they had Nickelodeon theme back because there's just so many different shows and different merchandises you can get your stuff from. Like one of my favorite thing ever at Kings Island was buying like merchandise, not only but it was really fun with the plankton plunge and the SpongeBob like water thingy.
That's true.
And then there were concession stands decorated like the Krusty Krab.
Ooh, that sounds actually really fun.
Yeah, it was. It was blast. There was all kinds of things you can get. Pencils, rags.
That one game that like you would shoot at the ghosts. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah. They used to have a Scooby Doo ride.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, now it's like junk. Like it's low tech equipment and like
what even is it now?
It's really cheap and
is it
like it's Scooby Doo. It used to be so fun when it was Scooby Doo. Now it's like, you know what? They should have replaced it with Danny Phantom. Like, you know what? With the Scooby Doo, even though it was like a Nickelodeon theme, I love Scooby Doo. Believe me, Scooby Doo was one of my favorite shows growing up. But they should have done a Danny Phantom ghost ride instead of a monster ride. That would have been a lot more interesting. Like you're sucking up the ghosts instead of the Phantom Flyers at Kings Island. That would have been a lot more interesting.
Yeah, and like, you know, I know that we're getting off topic, but it's still Nickelodeon. Like, why would look at they removed it because like Nickelodeon sucks now? Nickelodeon takes the company.
Well, that's not why. It's because Paramount couldn't afford it because they practically went bankrupt.
You know, but the thing is
well, that's their fault that Hey Arnold the movie did awful in theaters. That is their fault because if they would have just let Fred do the Jungle movie, it would have got released in theaters because the movie that they released in theaters wasn't supposed to be in theaters. It was supposed to be a TV movie.
But what did they release in theaters instead of the Jungle movie?
Hey Arnold the movie.
That was supposed to be a TV movie?
No, that was supposed to be a TV movie, but it got released in theater.
Honestly, no wonder.
Yeah, I know.
No offense, but the first Hey Arnold movie sucked.
I didn't think it sucked. It was, but you see, it sucked as a theatrical movie. Like it's good as a like TV movie.
It wasn't prepared, in my opinion. It was not. It couldn't have been more unprepared because that's just really dumb.
I just think it should have been a TV movie. Like, it would have done well as a TV movie. People would watch it. I mean, it kind of set up everything to get to the point in the Jungle movie.
Yeah. So I think Chloe and I are going to end the podcast now.
Good idea. And just talk like regular human beings since that's all we've been doing this. Yeah, because that's all we've been doing this podcast anyway. Not even sure if we covered like half the things that we said we'd talk about tonight, but it's been a while. it's good to be back. Thanks for watching the 90s Nicktoon podcast. Nick, Nickelodeon. Yeah.